What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Again, we're going to keep this straight up down to about an hour. We're not going to try to go over it as usual. I believe so. I'm not really sure. I'll try to keep up with the comments as quick as I can, and we'll go forward. Things to cover today, and then we'll move into the main topic here. We recently began looking into some federal and state funding going into something here in LaGrange, Georgia. I reached out because one of the LaGrange City Council members, Leon Childs, he's a board member of this organization. So with this, we're still looking into this. Is just the beginning stages here. So anyways, yesterday afternoon, I attempted to question Mr. Childs. He is a LaGrange City Council member. So I began to question him last night about these funds. And his response is he doesn't handle the funding or anything, which I understand that. We know you don't handle the funding. We know you don't have any direct representation or direct interactions with it per se. However, you should be familiar with the financial status and the financial situation. So we questioned Leon on Facebook last night, and Leon came up and commented back, this city council member. Let me just remind everybody again that this guy here is a LaGrange City Council member. Leon Childs Jr., also a board member at a organization called CAFE, in LaGrange. So again, we questioned him, and basically he doesn't like to be questioned about finances. So when we questioned him about this, we got, it's laughable, it's a big joke, that sort of thing. He's a board member. And then we had questions about tax dollars. Also, he's a City Grange council member. And then Leon Childs decides he wants to embarrass himself and embarrass the city of LaGrange by saying to me, starts calling me names. Hey, fat boy. I'm a liar. Everybody knows I'm lying. Anyways, it was just simply asking him questions about some financial things that need to be addressed, in my opinion. If not, there's a lot of people that's could possibly go without power. So we're digging into it. We're looking into it. But this guy here, he is on the council board. He's a city council member, LaGrange City Council member, Leon Childs. I don't want to insult his intelligence, but we don't really think he's too bright. So, anyways, he's questioned about the funding that's coming in here, and his response back for tax dollars was, "It's laughable, it's a joke. The fat boy's lying," referencing me. So that is something that's coming down the pipeline as well, is once again exposing this piece of trash city council member. That should have been voted out last term, but somehow survived and made it through to keep his seat. So we're definitely going to keep looking at this and pushing forward to this. And again, why would a city council member want to bash the public for asking questions about finances of where your tax dollars are going? Who knows? I'm done laughing about it. It was very comical to me that you simply ask a city council member about tax dollars and you get berated and called names and that you're lying. So needless to say, his intelligence shows when instead of saying he doesn't know or to ask someone else, he goes straight to name calling. Yeah, exactly. So it's questioned him about it, asked him because he sits on that board, and then bam, I get bashed with this from an elected official. From a city of LaGrange elected official, and a useless frauditor podcast. Hey, cool. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I know you don't agree with frauditors. Whatever. Hey, much love to you, Big Big J03? Yeah, much love to you. Hey, if it's useless, man, you ain't gotta watch it. No one's forcing you to be here, man. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Alrighty, so then that's what we're leaning towards. We're digging more into this. We're looking more into this, and again, more information to follow. Hopefully, after the new year comes with this situation that's unfolding with the LIHEAP funding and the city council member and everything. And it appears that if Mr. Leon Childs Jr. does not like what you have to say, he will block you and delete your comments. We're going to address that in upcoming weeks. And we'll most likely be addressing that in the court, as I'm already suing another. I'm already in a lawsuit in litigation with another city for doing the same thing, that wants to delete comments and block people from Facebook. So keep it up, Liam. Congratulations. You most likely probably got the city of LaGrange just sued. Thank you. That is where your tax money is going. All righty. So in other stuff here, I'm pretty sure a lot has read the article. If not, go to the gtnewsnow.com and read the article that was released. I will pull that up right quick and share that article right quick with y'all, because everything's going to kind of start tying into everything. If I can get it out here. There we go. All righty. So it's going to start tying into everything. Let me share my screen with you guys right quick. Window. Bam. All righty. So right here, if you go to the homepage of the GT News Now, Meriwether, If everybody's read this article, if not, go read it. If you don't want to read it, don't read it. Read it. I don't care. Do whatever. This starts to lay the foundation. It's beginning to lay a foundation here with what's going on. So we pulled records. Other people's pulled records. People have sent me records, and the most recent one I got was this turd right here, this associate probate judge, annual gross salary. So then this has been provided to me by Meriwether County, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but it looks like it's $42,508.43. And I'm not sure if that's the associate judge pay, or if she's going to get more. But like I said, the big questions that we have is who's going to fill the associate judge position after the the current turd that's in there right now, Rasnick, whenever he leaves, resigns, or retires, or whatever. So we'll see. That's coming soon. That'll be here soon. We're not sure. I don't know if the position is going to dissolve. We're looking into, in the information I'm getting, there's no dedimus that has to come from the governor or the Secretary of State. There's some people looking into that right now as I speak. If that's something that they have to have, and then they don't have it, then she possibly could not be official as of right now. We're not sure. We're looking into it. And that's way too much to pay an assistant. Yeah, I agree. $40,000 for an assistant. And then also the information I have is that the probate department is a part-time position. So why you need full-time positions is beyond me. What's up, GA? I'm doing great, brother. Doing great. And so what's up, Leslie? What is going on? Driving and lurking. Awesome. Listen up. We got some stuff we're going to get into right here. And also, this leads into, for what I believe to be nepotism. It's, why doesn't she have to run? Or why did Rasnick he run if they were going to give him associate probate judge position? Now, I'm interested to know when he's going to retire. Is he retiring at the end of this month? Is he retiring at the end of this year? Sometime next year, when he gets her trained, he's going to retire. Who knows? I'm still looking for the answer to that question. If anybody knows, please send me an email. Let me know what's going on with that, because I really want to know what happens to this associate judge position after, Rasnick, that turd's out of there. And also, again, we've had some as far as open records go, some issues with the open records, we're going to be airing that. It's going to be coming soon. As far as what happened with that suit and everything, because the way it looks, the way it appears, is that the county wants to hide records, go hide them in the probate court, because you won't be able to get them. So we're crossing that bridge. We're definitely digging deeper, much, much deeper into that, and that little, the Meriwether County attorney, that little worm. We're looking into every angle here, and as far as the credit card statements and what the probate, because we asked for that in the past few years ago for some credit card statements, and we were instructed that they don't exist because they don't have a credit card, I stumbled upon it that they actually do by accident, which I'm going to run a video here in a few minutes. It's going to show that. It's going to show that information, and then also that turd Gene King. He definitely does not. He definitely needs to be voted out. He is one that needs to get voted out. Gene King does. He should not be up there. And again, this was sent to me by someone, anonymous person. They're pulling records on this as well. So there's concerned people in Meriwether. There's very, very, very concerned people that's there. And your voice is powerful. Your voice can be heard. Don't let this crooked, corrupt government there in Meriwether try to intimidate you and silence you, because they can. You have a voice and you have power. Vote their sorry butts out of there. Get them out. Get them gone. And again, we're going to this is a big packet. We're going to move through it pretty quickly, and there's not a lot of stuff in here. I didn't chop it up. This is just it in its entirety. And ones that live in Meriwether that's tuning in and watching this, if you go back, watch it, look at this record, or if you want a copy of this, I'll be more than happy to provide you a copy of this, because I think open records should be shared with everybody that wants to see them. And there we go, Chris Phillips. How about Russell's intelligence? Every time he calls people's names, is he just as arrogant as the officials who calls him that? Hey, so we got old Red's up here, David. This live stream was not even about Red or Grantville or anything. This had nothing to do with Grantville. But all right, cool beans. Mr. Phillips wants to get up on here. Hey, Stephanie, if you could snapshot that for me, just if you could snapshot that one. So that's awesome. That's really freaking awesome. Come on. I love it when Red talks. We're not going to spend too much time on Red. Red's got some undivided attention coming from GT soon, as far as coverage and what we're going to be covering and what we're going to be releasing. He isn't calling them names. He's just exactly describing. And you can describe your public officials how you see fit. They're incompetent. They're garbage. They're, it's in the performance of their duties, you can criticize them. Red is 99% of the time after he's called names or disrespectful, like what you did, Red. Yeah, I know it's Red can do that, but he's exempt from that. Only he can call people names. Only Red has a freedom of speech. Alrighty, so like I said, we're going to move through here. I'm glad Red's watching, because we are going to be covering some more of you soon, releasing some more stuff soon. Again, a lot of these records might not pertain to this. We're still in a lawsuit with this. It's filed in the Coweta County Superior Court. It's a public record. You can look it up. You can pull what was filed, and so I guess we can hold Stephanie accountable for Georgia great. And what, dude? What are you talking about, dude? You are as dumb as a box of rocks, man. All right, so again, moving through Shannon Neely's. This was her personnel file. Everything's been redacted by the county. I have not redacted anything on here because I see a bunch of black and I see a bunch of OCGAs on here. So from what I've reviewed, there's no private or personal information, and it looks like Meriwether did a pretty good job at redacting this document here. So as I said, we're going through. Mainly is what we're going to focus on is the beginning of, is the beginning of the employment here back in April of 22, I believe is when she got hired. $19.87 an hour. So not really sure if that's great or bad for back in 22 for her date of hire. Again, these are just documents that don't matter. Well, I mean, they matter, but not pertain to what we're looking into about this. Up to 1948, or I'm sorry, rate to 1948 to 1997 at roughly $20 an hour. And I think we saw it, dude. You hold whoever you want accountable, Red. Dude, you keep saying it. You keep saying you're going to sue me. You keep saying you're going to do this. You keep saying you're going to do that. I haven't seen any action from you. Again, pretty much there's a lot of redactions in here. So that looks like the same page, 1948. We don't know what her rate went to on January 1st of 2024, because it just gives a 2.5% merit raise from 48 to, but it's blank. So we're not sure what she went up to on that. Employee gym rules, 11, 15, 22, a 2.5% annual merit pay. She's got a lot of pay raises. And Probate Judge on here sworn in. Shannon is the new probate clerk of Meriwether County. Again, a photo here of them. Sorry, it's sideways. This is the application for employment, and so let this thing is time. I think it's already time for Red to put the bottle down and have a meal and some water. I don't know if he drinks or not. I'm not really sure if he drinks alcohol or not. I'm not sure if he's a drinker. But anyways, so pay attention to Brian Hadley. Brian Hadley is currently employed with the Meriwether County Sheriff's Office. And to my understanding, he's the chief deputy. I believe he's right below the sheriff. Then this is Shannon Neely's mom, which is married to him, which Brian is the stepmother. Shannon Neely, or Beth Neely, is the mother of Shannon Neely, the associate probate judge, and then Brian Hadley is the stepfather that's in there. So again, she got a 40-cent raise, 2% of 20. I don't know the math, man. I really don't know. I'm really bad with numbers. I can like add and 2 plus 2 and multiply and stuff, but big complex numbers and stuff, and the decimal points, the 40 cents and 20%, all that stuff. Anyways, so we have previous employments here. No real training, as far as no real training in county governments, or you can't sue. Exactly. I don't understand why Red thinks that he's suing me, and he's going to ask the judge to dissolve Georgia transparency on the actions of others. Yeah, I know. I completely understand. I mean, people are free to do what they want to do, and people do what they want to do. I can't stop anybody from doing something. I can't make somebody do something. So so Shannon has no real experience. There's no experience in county governments according to her application for employment. She's worked in a hotel and some chiropractic centers. And so she goes in 22, then approximately two years later becomes an associate probate judge. Her dad is the chief deputy of Meriwether County. Her mom used to be a county commissioner. And I don't know if they posted the position or not to the public, so I'm not really sure. This comment comes in: Brian hit and killed Mr. Harrison in his personal vehicle and transported him in his personal vehicle to the hospital. What the F they do, what they want. A lot of government officials just decide they get to do what they want. So with that, it goes to, were there other more qualified candidates, or was this the only one? Or was it, hey, let's get the county commissioners to create this job, this position that, for one, the jail looks like crap. So, hey, you know what? Let's spend $40,000 for another full-time position that we only need one person part-time. So let's have 2 full-time positions where we only need one person part-time. Hey, what's up, Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot? So let's just do that, and let's leave our jail in dire constraints. And big stories coming about the Meriwether jail, hopefully soon. Like, we're talking big stories coming. So people are this I've heard a little bit about. I'm not sure. We're looking into this. We're still looking into this sort of Hadley, Harris, Brian, I don't know, something thing. So we're looking into that. Brian and Chuck are over the jail, and Beth has been a commissioner. I think that's what I said. Beth Neely, the current associate probate judge's mom, was a previous county commissioner. And Brian is chief deputy, I believe, so he's right up under the sheriff. So nepotism, definitely questions it. It definitely will question it. No experience as an associate probate judge yet. One turd puts another turd in the position, blind leading the blind. So, and that, again, so we have that. We have some education, early childhood medical assisting, and then, excuse me, sorry if I had a little bit of a cough. And then, no, I don't see any sort of governmental, criminal justice sort of stuff coming, which again would not disqualify somebody from serving in that position. They most definitely could serve in that position. I mean, GT could go serve in that position if he lived in Meriwether County and they wanted to have me do it. I guess if I wanted to, I could run for it as well. You don't need a law degree because the population is under the threshold in Georgia. So it leaves a lot of open ends for a lot of errors, in my opinion. Alcohol, substance testing, all that stuff. These looks like just policies and everything. Okay, so the hire date was I was right. 2022. Hire date was 4/26/2022. And then in roughly, what was that, maybe about 2.5 years later, coming in with no government experience as just a clerk, bottom of the barrel, court clerk. 2.5 years later, you're now an associate probate judge. And your stepdad is the chief deputy and your mom was a previous county commissioner. Yeah. How about you let her run? How about run a campaign? Do an election for it. It's all redacted. Authorization for direct. Everything's been pretty much redacted. It needs to get redacted. So shout out to I forgot the clerk's. I think the other lady retired, but okay, 11 April 22, $19 an hour. It looks like that's what she got hired in as. So the powerful folks in charge easily allowed this to happen, protecting her sister is an attorney. And you know what? This statement right here, the powerful folks are in charge. That's correct. The powerful folks are in charge. And guess who those powerful folks are? You. You have the power. The ones, every single citizen living in Meriwether County and outside Meriwether County, the ones that reside inside the county, y'all have the power to make this change. Vote them out. Let your voice be heard. Don't take crap from them. Don't take it from them. Know your rights. Read case law. And expose their sorry, crooked behinds. So, again, looks like it's just more paperwork. Just seatbelt. I guess that's whenever you're driving a company vehicle, you have to wear your, make sure you got your seatbelt on, panels of physicians. It's all of that, yada, yada, yada. That sort of stuff. So, again, that's where we're at with this. It's coming. There's a lot more information coming. And Gene King, I think it's been released already. I do know that the second part of this clip I'm going to show you has not been released. No, he refused. Is this like Meriwether County stuff? Need to like differentiate that. So then it's coming to light. The more people that get involved and the more people that work together and the more people that come together, as one unit, can vote these sorry turds out of there and get somebody in there that is going to be open and honest and will do the right thing for the people. Oh, hold on one second. I wanted to do something here. Trying to find something. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I wanted to do something special for this live stream here today, and that's what we're going to do. Hopefully it should work with me here. Meriwether. Okay. So I just got to find it right quick. That's all. Okay. Cool beans. All right. So we're here. One second. Sorry. I do apologize. I should have had this portion prepped a lot faster, but it's hard with with what I'm trying to do here. All right, so we are calling the probate court on air.
You reached the probate court of Meriwether County in the chambers of Judge John D. Rasnick. If you are calling about a traffic or DNR citation or have any questions about a criminal matter, please press 1. If you are calling about the probate or administration of an estate, a guardianship or conservatorship, or any other civil matter, please press 2. If you need to set up an appointment for a weapons carry law,
I'm not sure which one to hit.
the civil clerk is currently assisting another customer at this time.
Figures. It is 2:28 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. So we'll try again.
You reached the probate court of Meriwether County in the chambers of Judge John D. Rasnick. If you are calling about a traffic or DNR citation or have any questions about a criminal matter, please press 1.
They're probably watching the live stream.
Hunter, the criminal court clerk. I cannot give you a call right now.
They're probably watching the live stream, and that's my guess. I don't know. It's just my guess. Again, we'll try one more time,
The probate court of Meriwether.
and we'll let it go from there.
The civil clerk is currently assisting another customer at this time. Please leave a message and she will return your call.
All right, so 2:30 in the afternoon. I guess they're so busy that they can't take any phone calls. All righty, so yeah, possibly that's a possibility, or they could be watching the live stream. Could be watching the live stream. We got questions, Shannon Neely. We got questions. GT has got some questions for you. We've seriously got some questions, and called up there earlier this week. Recorded the phone call up. Of course, GT recorded the phone call. Anything with their, government officials, and the person that talked to on the phone, she sounded just, I don't know. I'm going to run that later at a different point. But so with that, it's like, is this nepotism? The stepfather's chief deputy, and her mom is a previous county commissioner, an elected official there. No experience, no nothing. Coming in, high school diplomas, looks like some medical training, and early childhood care or something. But so my question is this probate, is Shannon, whenever Rasmus is she going to be ruling on traffic matters? Is she going to be ruling in courts of law and ruling for or against people, or making a legal determination with no experience? And it's scary. It's very scary. And so now I am going to get ready to roll this clip right quick. It's about a 7-minute clip. Mr. Gene King, dude, you're a turd. Mr. King, you are you're a turd. Mr. Charles Neely was such a wonderful man. I hate to see this. And already, let's roll that clip.
I'd like to use my few minutes kind of like out of the norm. First, I want to welcome Georgia Transparency, Mr. Russell, for being here tonight. And I want to commend you on a lot of projects you do, and I watch a lot of them. And when you go to these cities and you find these commissioners or mayors and so forth and corruption, because I'm a firm believer that people have to be accountable to the citizens, and I think you do a great job. I've even heard comment on how well you edit it and so forth. And the reason I'm taking the time to do this here, because when you do your other stuff, you edit out things you don't want to be seen or heard, and this is being all video, so it can't be edited out. I'm really concerned. I love what you do and the process you're doing, but also I'm so concerned when you go around to these public buildings. The society we live in today, and so many crazy people that you never know what they're up to. I don't understand, like, if you came into one of our buildings and they said, "Could I help you?" If your response was, "I'm just enjoying and appreciating my rights to be able to walk around and check out your building," and so forth, and showed a little respect. So many videos where they go, "Can I help you?" And the only reason they're asking if they can help you because they don't know who you are, and you walk around with a camera and you stop there and you're staring down this doorway and this open to some lady that's sitting there doing her job, and they say, "Sir, can I help you?" And you go, "No." Well, then they're wondering, well, why are you there? And then when they try to ask you something else, you go, "I just want to be left alone." And to me, those kind of comments, and you have the freedom of speech, and so do I, gives concern. Like, is this guy fixing to go postal? I mean, is he fixing to video him pull out an AR-15? I mean, what's he doing? And I haven't seen one yet, and if you did have one, I'd back you up, where they were just a real smart aleck and cussed you out and you know, was disrespectful. But once I watched, they just always go, "Can I help you with something?" And instead of just saying, like over in Alabama there, I don't think you live in Alabama, I may be wrong on that, but just to go pick a courthouse to walk through, just to hope that somebody's going to cause a conflict, is so disrespectful to the people in government who are trying to do the right thing. But you are right, there's plenty that are doing under the table dealings and doing things they shouldn't be doing. And I don't know if you'll answer or not, but could you help me understand why the attitude is, "I just want to be left alone"? And they're looking at this big guy with a camera that goes, "I just want to be left alone." To me, I would be even concerned that there's an issue here, and to top that off, if my wife came home and I saw a video where a man, such as yourself, was standing there only because of a public place, and could sit there and just zoom in on my wife doing her job as a county employee, I'd be very concerned. Very concerned. But I think you were stopped. Such a rude comments to these people.
I don't mind addressing it. I'm fine with talking about it. At all.
Yeah, come to the podium, please.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And don't turn it off.
Oh no, God no. I don't ever turn off. Oh Lord, no, I don't ever turn stuff off.
I would just really love to understand the smart comments that makes people really quick get on edge, because if my staff or our staff called me up and said you just left, I'd be very concerned. But I did commend you, and I commented on your stuff, that some of the stuff you do and your editing, and even it looks like a full-fledged TV news broadcast, and that's awesome. I'll give you that credit. But I just don't understand the disrespect.
To answer that, one question, and I believe Mr. Michael Hill can probably answer this for you. Is it illegal?
What's that?
Is it illegal?
No, it's not illegal. Asking for the moral ethics of this country, service, to be a police officer. It's not illegal to be disrespectful to anybody.
With that respect goes, it's both ways. You know, it's two ways. It's two ways. I give that respect until no one else out here, our public officials convince to think that they have power over the people. When in turn, no.
No, they don't, and I appreciate
have
that
power
part you
over
do. But I would just hope in the future, if someone says, can I help you, why don't you tell them what you're doing, just say, I want to be left alone. And I know we should probably continue on this. I want to take my few minutes of this because I want it on open record too, as you like, and for everybody to watch it. But again, thank you for what you've done for corruption. But I'm going to ask you as a elected official, would you please, if you come to our county, show our staff some respect, even though it's not illegal, and you're allowed to be rude, but show respect and you'll get a whole lot more done. Thank you, sir.
May I ask
Thank
you a question?
Yes, sir.
I can ask you. You made the statement that you don't know if I live in Alabama.
I said I don't know.
Yeah, I understand it. Did you know that's covered under the U.S. Constitution as well?
Yeah, I understand, and I just want to hear again, you have the right to go in there and walk around.
Exactly.
But I tell you this, Mr. Russell, if you'd have gone to that courthouse and walked in by your video and walked over to take care of a marriage license or to go over there and take care of legal business and was respectful and walked out, nobody would have questioned why you video.
I think it says also in the Constitution, and then Mr. Hill, correct me if I'm wrong, sir, because you are a licensed.
I'm just using my time here.
Oh, no, that's fine. And however, according to the Constitution of the state of Georgia, we the people have a due diligence to hold our government accountable and check on our government.
Okay. Well, you keep holding them accountable, and I don't blame you there, but it'd be nice if you'd show.
Sorry.
I've got one last time, and I appreciate that. But it's just, if you'd show a little bit more respect, I think your job would be even better. Thank you, sir.
Y'all have a great day.
The Meriwether Probate Court has a credit card that they
You can always
use?
recognize me from the shoot.
For they do?
There you go.
Oh my God. Thank you. Ain't nothing on you. Nothing on you. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
That ain't worth
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you know how long? They just always had one
Before my time.
before.
I've been here since August.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're already running. We're ready to go.
He can go hand the baton off to you and you can.
Hey, Mr. Worsley.
Excuse me, Mr. Larry.
Mr. Worsley.
Gotta let John
Could I ask you something?
Sure.
If that's okay? About a year and a half ago, I put in an open records request with the probate court for credit card statements, and I was told that the probate court is not in possession of one. And then tonight I hear they've had one. This is what I'm lawsuit for right now.
I wasn't here a year and a half ago, so I can't.
Wow. That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, he's nothing on the finance guy. I mean, he said because they're controlling the credit cards and stuff, but I remember I requested that stuff last. It's been a minute, but I was told that they don't use one. They don't have one. So, holy cow, that's big, isn't it?
Before you make comments
Wow.
on people's hats, you need to read what's on them.
Wow. Whew. No, but during a public decorum, shouldn't we like remove our hats and stuff?
All right, there we have it. So that was in early 2024. So yeah. And I see this a lot that they do. Government employees need that warm and fuzzy feeling about like why you're there and what you're doing there. Does it matter why you're there or what you're doing there? Can you legally go into a public space in a government building and ask questions of your government and document it and release it to the people and film and take pictures of them? Of course you can. Of course you can. And it seems like Gene King doesn't like the way I operate. So then he throws out I'm going to film myself doing certain horrific acts as he stated in that, which is just, it's wow. Just, he needs to be voted out. He needs to go. He needs to go. I'm going to take Mr. King's advice on something to keep looking into government and to keep crawling, to keep looking into it and to keep doing what I do. So that's one thing I agree with Mr. King with, because I'm about to crawl all up in Meriwether County. I'm about to get all up in y'all. And whatever I find is what I find. Whatever I find, I'm going to release it as it is. It's going to come out exactly what I find. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. That's just what's going to happen. So yeah, that is that's coming. More looking into this. More information to flow on this. A lot more stuff that videos and articles and stuff that has not been released yet. That's going to start surfacing as I'm going to run it. I'm building the foundation right now. This associate judge sort of thing just kind of popped up with a small little monkey wrench, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there. So we're laying the foundation down, and we're going to start framing. We're going to start framing, doing the framework, and and walk everybody through what's been found, or what I have found, or what people has brought to my attention, and what I've looked into. And we're going to look. A big thing is the jail. Like the jail. Why is the jail this way? Why is the jail the way it is? And then also Sheriff Chuck Smith. If you're watching this, or if someone calls you and lets you know that, remember about 2 years ago when I caught my arrest in Chatham County, Georgia, when I was in a public parking lot filming and working on a story about the prison system, and I was arrested. Remember what you sent the DA? Remember what you emailed the DA? Why would a sheriff openly email a district attorney to have me investigated for child pornography? Why would you do that, Chuck Smith? You're a freaking elected sheriff, dude. You are an elected sheriff, man. And you would say that. Not say it verbally, but email that to, you would be so comfortable to email something like that to another elected official, to the district attorney, Herb Cranford of the Coweta Judicial Circuit. Directly emailed that to him. Why you're that comfortable? Who knows? Yeah, Chuck needs to go. Chuck got to vote his sorry butt out of there. Gene King, replace all of them. Replace every single one of them. Fire the staff, the county staff. Exactly. I'm coming. I am. Yep. I'm coming, and I'm fresh out of lube. I'm going to be pulling records. I'm going to be digging all up in it. I've got a big shovel, and I've got a very bright spotlight. And most of them have quit. Quitting doesn't protect you from indictments if that's something that decides to be pursued. However, from what I've researched and what we found is that the District Attorney Herb Cranford maybe doesn't like to prosecute public officials in this circuit. So we'll look into it. We'll definitely look into it. Oh, and by the way, it will be peaceful. I'm a peaceful person. I'm pretty chill. I'm pretty relaxed. I'm very peaceful. I am. And Gene King, dude, I show people respect. I respect government officials. I've had great interactions with some of them. But you're not going to disrespect the people. You're not going to do that. You're going to be respectful because that's where your tax money, that's where your paycheck comes from. Your paycheck comes from these people out here. These, especially Meriwether County, the Meriwether County citizens, the federal funding, the state funding. Oh, and by the way, did you know there's grants from the federal freaking government to help you, Chuck Smith, rebuild your jail, dude, to help you fix your jail? And I put in a request for that, and nothing's been submitted to the federal government to get grants to help you fix that piece of crap jail, dude. Dude, you are a disgrace. And Whitlock's not any better. I know it was in that condition when Whitlock's sorry behind was in there, but now Steve Whitlock is the chief of police in the city of Grantville. So you see where the garbage goes. Garbage just kind of moves around. Grantville, they hire a lot of garbage. A lot of garbage gets hired in Grantville. Yes, most definitely. Check out gtnewsnow.com. A lot more articles, a lot more stuff coming out on there. Be publishing this whole Leon Childs thing. I'm going to try to get that published today. Simply asking Leon about tax dollars. Then I'm attacked by saying, "Oh, you're fat, you're a liar. Everybody knows you lie." Talking about me for simply asking where some tax money's going. So no accountability court for courts. Anything you involve your life, if you involve the government in your life, they're going to screw your life up. Handle your affairs, handle your stuff separate from the government as much as possible. And because they're just going to screw it up. And I don't hate police. I don't hate government. I think we need government. I think we need police. We need that out there. But what we have today and what we're seeing today, because everybody has one of these, they're capturing stuff and they're posting it online for what these crooked police officers are doing and not caring about it. You're going to care one day. One day you will care, because it needs to start coming out of your pockets. Personally, out of your pockets. Alrighty, so we've got about 10 minutes. I'm going to open it up I'm going to start rolling some chats, answering some questions. And Red, this is your perfect opportunity. If you want to jump on this live stream, just let me know. I will post a link to the live stream in the comments if you want to come up. And like I said, you guys, there's 10 minutes left, and I'm not extending this past an hour. So, again, drug, alcohol, mental health course instead of inhumane jail. Yeah, I mean, those are a failure. The drug courts are a failure right now. There's the recidivism is just, there's no, and if you look, and I read an article a while back about different countries like Sweden, stuff like that with their jails, is that their recidivism is very low, but their living conditions are immaculate. They actually have programs in there that rehabilitate and help someone gain a trade, gain something, not just throw them in a rusted, dirty jail cell. It's not. I know. I agree with that. It's not about justice. It's about revenue. Strictly about revenue. Quit spending the money like you're spending it like it's it's, for one, it isn't. It's not your money. It's the people's money. But you're spending it because it's not yours. And who cares? It doesn't matter. And again, so any questions on this stuff here? And I agree. A lot of it is failing. It is. It's failing. It is failing big time. It's failing. And families are suffering with incompetent people that are put in these positions that operate off of feelings rather than factual data or what is lawful. It's sad. And I'm for what I'm about to say gears towards the Meriwether residents. You have a voice. Go to your county commissioner meetings. Go to your city council meetings. Voice your concern. Voice your concern. Yeah, no, I agree. A lot of crimes, there is no victim to the crime. Voice your concern peacefully, of course. Sign up to talk for however many minutes they give you to speak at these meetings and stuff like that. Go there. I've done it a lot. Voice your concerns. Voice what you want to happen. It's criticize them, or give them a pat on the back or what a great job they're doing in something. Or however, get engaged with this. Start pulling records. Start looking into stuff. And then also, every time you go into a government office to handle, whether you handle personal business or what, record it. Record your interactions with your government. Because if it comes down to it, who do you think this turd of a judge, these two turds here, these two judges, who do you think's word is going to be accepted? Yours? Or another county employee that says something did or didn't happen? They're most likely going to believe the word of the employee, not yours. Document their sorry behinds. And and which you have a very legal right to do, to document them, record the police, question the police, know your rights, read into the case law, read into the OCGA's, into the OCGA of Georgia. Definitely research case law. Google Scholar is amazing for case law. It really is. There's other systems out there that's a paid system. There's a few paid systems, and we're thinking about getting one, a paid system that streamlines and helps us with a lot of these case laws when we're searching for case law. But Google Scholar is a free one, and it's a great way to start to start looking for federal case law, U.S. Supreme Court case law, or your federal appellate court case law for your states. It's a great way to start looking. You can find a lot of great case law in there. Read that stuff. Read the case law. Look into things. Know when you have to provide an identification to police. Know when you're obligated to identify, and you have to give the police your name and date of birth, or provide a driver's license or an identification card. Know that stuff. Know that, because what if you're on the side of the road and GT walks up and says, "Hey, give me your ID. What's your name and date of birth?" You gonna tell me to kick rocks going down the road? I don't know. You don't know who you are. Police have no authority over you until you commit a crime. Once they can reasonably articulate a crime has occurred, about to occur, in the commission of, then they can legally identify you. They got to articulate that. They have to be able to articulate it. All righty. A few minutes left. Any questions? I guess old Red left because I didn't see him comment up here. Old Red. Old Red's a turd as well. So we're going to end it. We're going to end it here in about 2 minutes. So anybody, questions, comments, complaints, gripes, any questions about what we covered? As far as a live stream the next week, we will probably most likely be doing one. Yeah, you know what? We'll do one next week, next Thursday, at the same time, 2 p.m. We'll close the year out. We'll close the year out with a bang. So more coming with Meriwether. Like I said, I'm getting ready to crawl all up in them and start getting records, start getting information, and start exposing this stuff that we find. And if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. It's going to be what it is. It just is what it is. So thanks everybody. Without further ado, if no one's got any questions, I'll leave it open for just a few moments here, and we will take some questions. If not, I'll catch you guys next Thursday. Do you live close to the ocean? No, I'm in Georgia. I'm from Florida. I guess I used to live close to the ocean. I don't live close to the ocean anymore. I do like the ocean. No, I do love the ocean. Ocean is fun. Much hugs for you as well. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Much love to everybody. And enjoyed the recap. Awesome. More coming soon. Any thoughts on the Hendry case? I haven't seen it yet. I have not watched it yet. I know he was convicted. I believe the information I got is that he was convicted. So no thoughts on that. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't want to say anything. I'm little familiar with it, but I haven't the full details about it yet. So do you live? Nah, I'm probably maybe 5 or 6 hours away or something. I mean, it's no secret. Lana's in Jacksonville. I'm in the central east side of Georgia. So yeah, it's probably 5 hours, maybe 5 or 6 hours or something. Sentenced to 500. Oh, wow. I will look into that. I would definitely look into that. Looks like old Red ain't popping on, so he must not want to come up on the panel, which I would. Again, the option's open, the invitation's there. If Mr. Phillips wants to come up on the panel and and tell his side of the story of what GT did, how GT is wrong and everything I've done wrong and what I should do to get better. And Red's not here. Yeah, figures. Alrighty, guys. Hey, much love to everybody. Again, much love, and we will catch everyone again on the next stream or the next video, or if and when I'm out and about and I go live for some reason. So usually when I pop up live unannounced, it's usually something going on. I try to not just go live out and about unless it's, something's going down, and I want to definitely want to protect the footage and everything. So Venmo, no, I don't have Venmo. Wait, I think I do. I'm not sure. I think I have CashApp. I know I use CashApp. No, I don't think I have. No, I don't have Venmo. Never. May have said it. I don't remember ever getting anything from Venmo. Alrighty, guys. Much love. We will catch y'all on the next one. GT's going cold.